this is my beauty and entertainment channel. I know it's been a very long while. I'm now gonna start posting videos once a week consistently, so don't worry, we're gonna get this thing on a roll. And just to cut everything short, we're gonna go ahead and get right into this video. Now, if you see me looking down, I've got everything written down on this little piece of paper here. I know that didn't really look like much, but I really actually did great stuff on the paper. And we're just gonna get into my pet peeves for today, which is eyeshadow palettes that I really wanted, but they were ashy. They were ashy. Not for the melaninated girls. And I said melaninated, and the word is melanated. Whew, damn. It's been a while since I've been in school. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school, but we're just gonna go ahead and get started. First things first on the docket, the Norvina palette. I got beef with this palette, okay? Because I wanted this palette, but I really could not justify buying an eyeshadow palette with only 2 shades that just might show up on my skin, barely, and a bunch of shimmers. And while I do love the AB8 shimmers, not enough to spend $60. And if you're wondering why I'm saying $60, in Canada it's $60. So the $42, that's USD. When you convert it over here to Canadian dollars plus tax, it's 60 bucks, okay? Yeah, no. I had hope when she finally came out with the Norvina palettes, when she made her little subsection thing, except it was a giant palette of a digitally remastered version of the original Norvina, as shown here. Yeah, no. And then she recently released a extended director's cut. Again, no. So we're just gonna let that go. Let it go. This one's a little embarrassing. Actually, it's very embarrassing. But I really did want this palette, and this is from Too Faced. I know, you're probably already booing me, I know. But this was the Gingerbread Palette. I know, I wanted it, okay? I wanted it. You know what, nah, I'm not about to feel ashamed about it. I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. I wanted the Gingerbread Palette, okay? It was cute. I loved it. I thought it was a really beautiful color scheme. The problem is I looked at that palette. I walked into Sephora. This is back when once upon a time we were still able to walk into stores. And I looked at it and I realized the only thing that I could use was the bright orange and the pink. And I already had oranges and pinks in my extensive collection here. There was no reason why I needed to get that at all. It was pretty to look at, but it didn't make sense to buy it. So I never did, because was I really gonna spend, again, $50-something for 2 eyeshadows? You know, so I had to let that one go. That was a little embarrassing, but yeah, there was once upon a time that I really wanted that eyeshadow palette, and I had no business wanting that eyeshadow palette. Too Faced, you are horrible. We gonna fight. We just have to fight. Now, there's another palette. This is like 2.1, if you will. Now, this was the Too Faced. I know y'all finna roast me for this one, but the Too Faced Teddy Bear palette. I know, it is a basic sort of neutral palette, but the problem is that, as I said, it is too ashy, and I've actually really been getting into like wanting an eyeshadow palette that is neutral but is dark enough for me to use. The only place that I've close enough seen it, I don't remember the name, I think it's Naomi London. I'm gonna post a picture of it right here. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. It's dark enough. I think it's a UK based brand. I think it's a really new like indie brand. I'm definitely gonna make sure that I somehow get my hands on it. I know them duties and customs They gonna get me, but I still want it anyways. And it's black owned, so of course I'm going to support. Number 3, Sigma's Ambience Palette. That sort of goldy brown palette that Sigma recently released. This palette got me heated because y'all were catfishing me. You see, with the Too Faced, I knew you were ashy. I knew it was ashy. The Sigma one gave me hope. You gave me hope. You told me that there was possibilities. But the problem was that I didn't realize that y'all love taking pictures of things and turning up the warmth. Y'all like to increase the saturation, make things look deeper, richer than they really are. And I need you to stop. I need you to stop because right now, I'm just ready to throw hands. Stop doing that. Stop. Because when I saw the real swatches, I was just like, Sigma, what are you doing? Why? Why? Just why? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's lying. That's catfishing. Stop. You are not suitable for all skin tones. Don't do that. Got me thinking that you've put a nice, beautiful, rich brown on there, and that thing is taupey and ashy, and no ma'am. Anyways, number 4. This one hurt. This one hurt. This is an oldie, but this was the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Way back when I really wanted this eyeshadow palette, like really wanted it. But I am Canadian, so it was extra expensive. However, one of my really good friends, she is a white girl, she's a Caucasian. Shout out to Sarah. Sarah, my friend, got it, and I was excited. I was like, ooh, I can play around in it, see if I want to pick up, you know, my own eyeshadow palette. And child, when I put that thing on my eyes, it was ashy. It was ashy. It was ashy. Oh Lord, it was ashy. It didn't even show up. It wasn't even colored ash. It was just ash. I looked like I had moisturized, okay? That I was walking through valleys and I was holding on to the Lord. What is going on here? Why I was trying to put on makeup so I could look pretty. I was putting on makeup because I like playing in it. And you had me looking like, all my life I had to fight. Why? Why? Urban Decay, I've not forgiven you for that. That was disrespectful. I was young. You don't have to do me like that. You ain't have to do me like that. The next eyeshadow palette, okay? This one hurt a little bit. This was the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette, the large one. Now, I was never going to actually purchase this palette because, unfortunately, like I said, I live in Canada, and the way taxes and conversion rates set up, it's 85 Canadian dollars. You want me to spend $85 on a Huda Beauty? That's the same price as a Natasha Denona palette. No, the hell not. Not I. No ma'am. So I was never gonna actually purchase this, but I did want to contemplate purchasing it. That palette, just no. It was, again, the same issue that I had with the Naked Palette 3. Ashy. What was I supposed to do with that? But unlike Urban Decay, Huda Beauty, they redeemed themselves when they made the mini palettes and they made the shades in the light, the medium, and the dark. Huda Beauty, you redeemed yourself. So Huda Beauty's forgiven. You on my good side because you did what you were supposed to do and you recovered. Urban Decay, see, I mean, I did do better than you. Anyways. Finally. This is an entire brand of ash. There is not now one thing that I could buy from this brand. And I ain't even mad at it. It's not like I can cancel it or say anything to this brand because I can't unsupport something I could never partake in the first place. And this is Tarte. Yes, Tarte. Where apparently your darkest shades in your eyeshadow palettes seem to only sit at medium. And medium shades, ma'am, that's a transition shade. If that. And I'm not spending that kind of money for your shimmers, because your shimmers are they're not the best. Ooh, your shimmers not doing what they're supposed to do. They're not giving what they're supposed to give. So Tarte, I've wanted their eyeshadows. Can't buy them, too ashy. I've wanted to try the Amazon clay blushes. I remember how popular those blushes were. Couldn't try nary a blush. Too ashy. I have wanted to try one of your foundations. First of all, your range is abysmal. Trash. The first formula of the foundation you had, I think it was the Amazonian, like, Maracuja something or other. If I find a picture, I might throw it up in the corner here. That was paste. That was cement. That's what that was cement. That is what you throw into curry when you're trying to thicken up the sauce a little bit. That's what you throw in your soup to thicken it up. That's what that was. No. Y'all reformulated. I don't know what this is. You reformulated and forgot to. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this here and let you see what's wrong with this picture and you tell me what's up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not bothering with Tarte. I ain't got nothing to say with them. Like, I can't even beef with you anymore. I can't even beef with you, period. Like, I really can't. What am I gonna do? Boycott you? How? I can't. There wasn't nothing for me to get. I can't cancel something you were never supporting in the first place, so they're just no longer on my radar. You had popped up a little bit with the new foundation, but then that shade range y'all done had, I said, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. It's okay. You finally made sure that your message was received loud and clear. Roger. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. So anyways, that was my video for today. Those are just a couple of products that I really wanted to get, but for my skin tone were way too ashy, and the way Canadian dollars is set up and that conversion rate, I wasn't spending that money on them just to only use 1 or 2 shadows or really try to make it. It just didn't make no sense. So that's why I don't have them. I don't bother with them. But if you have any eyeshadow palettes or any others that I might have missed today, or maybe you wanted to try out but when doing what it was supposed to do, go ahead and leave the comment down below. Now, I have some smoke for ColourPop, but that's gonna be in a separate video, so you can go ahead and watch it over here. And if I haven't already posted, did I tell you about a time where I accidentally scammed Sephora? Like, by accident though? Like, it wasn't on purpose, but a sis was on her Joanne the Scammer, and Sephora kind of got a little bit upset with me, even though I've been trying to, you know, get that sorted out. But if you do want to hear that story, go ahead and check it out. If I've already posted it, you can go ahead and see it here. If not, then you'll see it when I post it. But anyway, have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.